Hey guys, I've just received the Google Pixel 11 Pro and the Google Pixel Watch 5. It is the 45mm Wi-Fi edition. The phone is the 512. I'm currently running the 10 Pro, so this has served me pretty well. Pretty excited to see how these are going to improve on last year's releases. I am wearing the Pixel Watch 4 at the moment, so I'm also hoping that there's going to be some improvements in the 5. So we're going to do a bit of an unboxing. Just quickly, just got a nice tab here. Pretty cool. I do love the packaging with new tech, especially phones. There's just something about it. So let's take this out of here. And there it is. So we got phone, charging cable. Wonder if they have a SIM tool in this one. Probably. If I can get it out. A bit hard to get out. Yes, no SIM tool. Oh no, SIM tool. There it is, right at the back. So that's cool. Recyclable packaging. Alright, let's check this out. Oof, nice and shiny. Okay, so there it is, Pixel 11 Pro. Pretty nice. It feels wider. What did they call this colour? Olive, I think it is. Yeah, olive. So, it's not that much different towards my old colour. It's just darker. Because I had I'm not actually too sure what that's called, but you can see that there. Side by side. This is the 11, this is the 10. In terms of thickness, width, I think it's ever so slightly wider, or not. Pretty much identical. I mean, aside from the camera array, there's not that much difference. So, well, let's turn it on. First time it's turned on. Woohoo! So this is going to take some setting up. So I'm just going to restore a backup probably, unless I transfer things over using a USB-C cable from the 10. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. It comes up saying Gemini Intelligence now when you start it up. Interesting. So yeah, that's what's in the box. That's it being opened. Everyone's pretty familiar with how you set the phone up. You know, it's kind of like a next, yes, agree, English, etc. Set up using another device. Oh, then you get that on your Pixel 10. So what we can do here is say Pixel or Android device. On the 11, wants me to scan a QR code. So on my 10 Pro, I do setup. I could do a better job than here, so I'm just going to scan that with my 10. Okay, wants my PIN, super secret. Okay. Alright, so now it just says continue setup on your new device. Pretty cool. So that's super easy so far. So I'm hoping that it's going to go pretty smoothly from here. So it's going to ask us choose how to copy, express or customize. So I am going to say customize because I prefer that kind of thing. It's always better to customize things if you can. Let's have a look. So it's connected to Wi-Fi automatically, done all the network services. Awesome. It's just getting the accounts ready. Not sure what accounts they are. Possibly just my Google account at this point, I imagine. So it's got to be pretty quick. This stage. It's going to be downloading, installing the apps and everything, which I imagine where the time will be taken. It looks like I'm done on my 10 Pro. So yeah, any Google accounts that you signed into, that's what it sets up at this point as well. So Wi-Fi, network and services, then accounts. Oh, done. Next. Okay, so transfer a SIM. Because I have an eSIM, I will be wanting to transfer that over. So transfer. See, eSIM. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. Okay, interesting. So we're gonna have to skip that for now. Set up fingerprint unlock. I'm gonna do that later, purely because it takes a bit of time. Actually, let's do it now, and we will pause the video. Okay, fingerprinting doesn't take that long. I've only done my thumb. Now it wants to do the face ID kind of thing. Come on. Look up. Look down. Looks good, apparently. Okay. Next, copy apps and data. So getting ready to copy. Cool. So I don't know what this is going on about. Transfer in progress. So on my Pixel 10 Pro, it says that it's in progress, the copy. So it looks like it is doing its thing. You can't even see there, can you? Just like that. So it's copying the data across now. Now this really could take some time. I'm going to let this complete and then we'll come back to that. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, right, so let's have a look. I've just plugged them in because I hate running out of battery. But let's see, so we're on the customize screen where you can select what you want to pull over. So that's 172 apps. Wow. Okay. Messages, call history, photos and videos, music and other audio, documents, device settings. My photos and videos should be backed up to Google Photos, so I don't think I'm going to pull them across. I'll let them sync down later because that's 74 gig that I don't need to download right now. And I've still got my 10 Pro anyway, just in case. Apps, seems like a lot, 172. Just having a quick look through here real quick, see if there's anything. Yeah, there's loads of like Google stuff, you know, as you can see. Like what? Gemini Notebook, connectivity services, Docs, activity tracking, Google Health, Google Home, Google News. I assume it's going to be all like settings based, a lot of this stuff, you know, with all the Google stuff. Everything else I actually do need, it looks like, from just taking a quick look here anyway. Anything that I can see obvious that I don't need? I did actually remove some apps from my 10 Pro this morning, so it should be pretty clean because I did a backup as well. I know these aren't coming from a backup, they're coming directly from the 10 Pro. Yeah, look at that. Installed automatically. Choose if you'd like to restore settings for these apps or the Google stuff. So the majority of it is Google stuff. So we're going to say okay to that. I want my messages, my call history, music, other audio, documents, yep, all that. Photos and videos, well, forget doing that. Calendar, contacts, photos, and Gmail is synced automatically. So happy days. Okay, so now it wants location, allow scanning, allow apps and services to scan for Wi-Fi networks. Nearby devices. Oh no, Wi-Fi networks and nearby devices at any time, even when Wi-Fi or Bluetooth is off. You see, that's a little bit sus to me. If Wi-Fi is disabled, is it really disabled? If it's allowing certain apps to scan, it's not really disabled, is it? It might cause me problems, but I'm going to disable that because I don't like that. Allow phone number verification is okay, and biometrics, yeah, happy with that. I don't want to send usage and diagnostics data because I just don't want to. And I'm going to turn on my backups for Google Photos and other device data. My limited warranty is United Kingdom because that's where I'm based. Yeah. That's fine. Next, simple tasks, clever solutions, and a bit of magic. I like that. Nice touch. I like that, a little bit of magic. Meet Gemini, your personal AI assistant. Already met them. So go hands-free with Hey Google. Get helpful info. Yeah, all that good stuff. I want all that stuff. And I want the screenshots feature. Yes. Car crash detection. Why not? If I have a crash, I'd rather my phone call the emergency services. What's this? Let contacts nearby find and share with you. Yes, that makes things easier. Okay, I will set up my wallet later. Don't really want to mess around doing that now. That's just adding my bank cards to my wallet. Google Wallet, that is. What's this? Find a device and help others too. Okay, let's see. Yes. Keep default. Yeah. What's this? Set up a few more things now or find them later in your settings. So there's a bunch of stuff that it wants to set up. I'm just going to make a note of that. So I get instant translations, as you can see on the screen here. Identify music around you, auto adjust settings to environment, control info on lock screen, etc. So yeah. Control, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. It's just you click into it, you click on OK. Control info on lock screen. So I don't want all my notification content on the lock screen. So show sensitive content only when unlocked. Auto adjust settings, adaptive vibration and adaptive sound. I don't want that. Prepare for emergency. Confirm settings. Yeah. Start action. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Got my emergency contacts that have come over already. It's synchronized with my account. Change how text displays. Yeah, I'm happy with the default for now. Reviewing additional apps. Yeah, that's fine. Set up always on display. I really like that feature, so I'm going to leave the always on display on. It has been copying in the background over Wi-Fi to my Pixel 10 Pro. So we're at 50%. It says about 5 minutes left. So we will be back in 5 minutes. So it has actually been about 5 minutes. It's just popped up to say nearly finished and 1 minute left. So we're going to see. I mean, so far this has been pretty smooth. And I know not everybody is going to have the same experience copying finished. So it has actually been about 5 minutes. I didn't exactly time it, but it was really, really quick. It's about 17 gigs of data, it said, that I was transferring, I think, opposed to transferring all the pictures and videos, which is going to take a long time. So any Google Photos and videos which are cached on my phone locally, it would pull them over, but I'd rather just have them download later and not with this process. And I wonder whether that is where some people have problems with this copying part of the process. So it says meet your new Pixel, as you can see. Choose how to navigate. Gesture navigation, of course. Yeah, that's how we're going to navigate. And yeah, we are up. So I need to connect my new watch after we set that up, and I need to transfer my eSIM over, connect my buds, then connect it to my Android Auto, not CarPlay, that's Apple. So yeah, right now it is installing 14 out of 101 apps. So this is going to take some time, but initial thoughts, I feel like I've just bought the same thing I already have. In terms of design, weight, the look of it, there is not much difference between both of them. Same size, pretty much. You know, the screens look identical. Pretty sure they are identical though. So the 11 is ever so slightly brighter, it seems. It's definitely a little bit brighter. Yeah. Ever so slightly when I've pumped up the brightness. So there is that. The Gemini widget's a bit different. It looks like it's set things up a bit differently towards how my 10 Pro was set up. Oh no, it's juggling things around. Yeah, it's looking identical. It's even set up the apps on the phone and desktop exactly how they were on the 10 Pro, because I've got them everywhere and not organized. Oops, something I need to do at some point. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts there. Pretty easy, pretty smooth. That's what we like. That is like best case scenario to set your phone up. And this hasn't taken that long really. So I'm going to leave that downloading, doing its thing. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts on the Pixel 11 Pro 512 gig. Let's take a look at the Pixel Watch 5. See if that is just as easy to set up. So I don't know if this is actually a wise idea to do this now, whilst that's still setting up, but we're going to do it anyway, because I'm sure everybody would be doing the same. Okay, so nice packaging again. You know, it's clearly like a sustainable packaging, you can see. I don't know if that'll focus right or not, but yeah, quite pleased with Google. I wouldn't call myself like a die-hard person when it comes to this kind of stuff. Well, you know, saving the planet and all that. I do my bit, you know, make sensible choices. But it is nice to see. Anyhow, the watch, yeah, looks very familiar. Pixel Watch 4, that's Pixel Watch 5. I mean, there is just, looks just the same. I mean, this could be a Pixel Watch 4 for all I knew, if it didn't actually say Pixel Watch 5, from the looks of it. But to be fair, I do like the design of the Pixel Watch 4, so I don't really think that there's a big need to change it. And the same with the actual Pixel 11 Pro. Like I do like the design, the look and everything of the Pixel 10 Pro. So in a way, I'm quite pleased that it's not changed, like quite a lot, because why change something that works, right? Anyway, I digress. So we got some straps here. So you only get one of the clasp side, is that? Then these two, which are one for someone with big wrists, and one for someone with smaller wrists. And looking at my Pixel Watch 4, I think I am the person with smaller wrists. So that one works for me. Make sure you put them on the right way. It's super easy. You just slot them in here. I say super easy. There is a knack to doing this. I'm doing this without reading the instructions like you should do. Pretty sure it's like a slide. Can't remember which way you put it in now. Let's have a look. I'm sure there's plenty of YouTubers who have prepared for this. Yeah. Well, let's do what most people will do. Check the instructions. Right. Initial instructions. It's like 12 different languages. And it only tells me how to turn it on and to connect my app to it. So that's not helpful, but let's have a look inside here. Aha, it's printed in there. There's your instructions. I kind of just pulled them out the side. Don't know if you saw that. So what does it say? We go in on the left. Ah, got it. Okay, so those are your instructions, if you can see here. So you turn it upside down, and then on that side it looks like you are going to go in and then press it towards the crown. So if we get it up here and then make sure I'm doing this right. So put it in. Here. And it wants me to somehow push it in. You know, I'm sure this wasn't... Ah, there we go. Don't know if you saw that, but I kind of just pushed it to that side a little bit. Ah, we have another anyway. So you just push it to the side and oh, there we go, like that. The crown's on the right there. I've got it just to the side and then push over. Right. I mean, could be easier. Oh, great. I've done it for a right-handed. Okay, so this is a good test. Taking it off. Little button. Take it off. Oh, what a noob. Hope you're enjoying this. Because my pain is your entertainment, I guess. This is a tough one to get off. The other side came off dead easy. Aha, there you go. Right. So again, put it to the right, slide in. Ah, it's easy now, I've done it again. I don't do this very often, do you really? Yay, there we go. Right. Pixel Watch 5, Pixel Watch 4. This looks just the same. I mean, obviously apart from the colour, it does look a little bit bigger actually, but it's not. They're exactly the same size. So, anyhow, let's just move all of this cardboard out of the way. In the box, we should have Do we have a charger? Let's have a little look. Ooh, there it is. I wonder, is it exactly the same as the previous one? So Pixel Watch 4 charger must work with the Pixel Watch 5, I guess, because it does look the same. I'll have a look at my other charger. It's here somewhere. Yeah, that's the same. So if you happy days, right? You've got two chargers, or one if you sell your Pixel Watch 4. So let's see. Right, so it told me to press the crown. Hold it. No, it didn't. Did it? No, the power button. Duh. Alright. Now we're talking. I was just looking at the two phones then. I was like, which one is it? Which one's my new one? They look exactly the same. And what's it doing at the moment? Installing 85 out of 101 apps. So we are still going. And again, Gemini intelligence, just like the 11 Pro. Very cool. It's nice branding. Makes it feel a little bit different than your previous one, even though it's just well, it's just a logo, isn't it, really? It's all about Gemini this time, which is pretty cool. Just going to put my 4 back on for now. Leave that connected to my 10 Pro. Because I'm still going to give this a good go for a week. Because I want to know if I even want to keep the thing. Because if it's not significantly... let me rephrase that. Not significantly, but if it isn't clearly a step up in some ways, such as thermal, which is important to me, I really want to make use of the Magic Capture camera feature. That sounds really good, especially, you know, when you got young kids. Never sit still. And based, you know, general responsiveness. I think it's like the signal when I go into places like shopping centres, especially Morrison's. It's just a dead zone. There's no signal ever, which is really annoying me. So that's another thing that I'm hoping this supposed MediaTek M90 modem in this is going to solve. So if I could solve my gripes with the Pixel 10 Pro, then it's a winner. Then I'm happy, because that 10 Pro does not get hot. I play Mobile Legends and it just gets super hot after like 20 minutes. So I'm hoping this thing will be better. And when I'm shopping, I can still make phone calls, receive phone calls, send texts, blah, blah, blah. That would be awesome. Anyhow, right, so keep the watch and phone close. All right. If you see that. So it wants English. So many different English. It's wild. Goodness me. English Germany. English Ghana. Wow. Okay, so I've learnt a new thing today. There is a significant number of English. Where is just English United Kingdom? Jeez. I can't be the only one to think this is crazy. What is the difference between each one of them, I wonder? Alright, found it. Oh, on your phone, download and open Pixel Watch. The question is, has the Pixel Watch app downloaded here? There we go. Set up watch. Choose a watch to set up. Pixel Watch 5. Then we got some pairing codes. Yeah, pair. Happy days. The code's right. Connecting to your watch. This could take a moment. Sign in using your Google account. Okay. Signing in. Just says continue on phone. I know this could be better. in terms of showing you the screens. So I do apologise. But yeah, signing in. Terms of service, usage and diagnostics report, no. Location, fine. Backup, yes. Yep, just pretty much agree. Okay. Getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Continue on phone, connecting. This could take a moment. I always thought that a moment was like a second, but apparently not. Restore from backup. Google Pixel Watch 4. So you can do that on a Pixel Watch 5. Let's do that. So now it wants to connect to Wi-Fi. And I might as well pull everything over from my 4, to be honest. Okay, enter your old PIN on your new watch. Done. Continue on phone. Restoring. This is pretty slick, guys, honestly. This is all very smooth. Which wrist is it on? Left. Where's the crown? On the right. It's ready for more. What's on setup more? That's Google Home, Fitbit and all that. So there's plenty of setup stuff with that, but I won't bore you with all the specifics. I'm sure you don't want to know that bit. So replace with, okay, this will disconnect the Google Pixel Watch 4 from your account. Unsigned data may be lost. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, let's replace. And I can wear the new watch. That's fine. Okay, agree. This is probably going to kick my old watch off completely now. But why buy a new watch if you're not going to wear it? Well, that might just be for Fitbit, actually. Guess we'll see if this disconnects. But, you know, it's been a pretty tough watch, to be fair. But I do have a scratch on this watch, on my Pixel Watch 4. So I bought little screen protectors for the 5. I don't know if you can see. Little scratch there, which it annoys me. You know, they say that these are supposed to be super scratch resistant, but they're really not. So now it just wants me to set up the emergency help. Yeah. How Google location works, that's fine. I'm happy with all that kind of stuff. SOS, earthquake alerts. Of course I want to know that, being in the United Kingdom. You never know. Set up your assistant. I mean, I thought that was going to be a really long process before, but it wasn't on the Pixel Watch, on the 11 Pro. So let's finish this bit. Your assistant is set up. Yay. Set a pin for your watch. Okay. Let's set a super secret pin. Don't tell anybody. Confirm pin. Super secret pin. Because you don't want anybody knowing that. Success. Pin done. Okay, so now it wants to set up Google Wallet, but we'll do that later. Now it's just saying bringing over your settings and data. Hang tight. It may take up to 10 minutes. So I guess we will just let that do its thing. And I am going to pop this little guy on my wrist. It's pretty cool. Nice. It's my Pixel Watch 4. Feels like it. Okay. But it feels nice somehow. I think it's just because I know it's new. That's it, really. So we will We'll leave that running, and we're at 63% battery. I think it came with 80%, so we've gone through 17% during initial setup of the phone, adding watch and doing all that data. The phone doesn't feel too hot, actually. Not too bad. It's not like hot to the touch like the 10 Pro was when it, during gaming. It's like, oh, did you hear that? 10 minutes? That was not 10 minutes. That was more like 2 minutes. Oh, and it looks just like my Pixel Watch 4. Ooh, bit of lag there, but it is the first time it's turning on. Oh, starting. It's still starting. Cool. I like it. But yeah, my wrist isn't super like the circumference of my wrist isn't really like massive. So this is the Pixel Watch 45mm on my wrist, and I don't think it's too big. It seems okay. The smaller one, a bit small, I think. Cool. Okay, so watch unlock. Yes, I want that because it's super helpful on the 4. Basically, when I got my watch on and I'm close to my phone, then it'll unlock. Can be a bit annoying sometimes. I guess it's a little bit of a risk if you left your phone on the table and you turn around, someone unlocks it and then runs off. I guess there is that kind of risk, but I'm pretty sure there is a setting somewhere where your phone will lock if it loses contact with your watch. But that's for another time. So yeah, this is all pretty cool. Yeah, hide silent notifications. Yeah, we don't want them. Allow new app notifications. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's the watch setup. That was pretty quick, easy. It was slick. It's just the banking apps that need sorting out, and Google Pay. But yeah, I mean, I'll put the 4 on my arm as well. It looks brighter, like a lot. Oh, does it? Let you decide. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look as bright as I thought. Oh, hi there, it says. Let's review some navigation basics. No, thank you. So, if I just show you this here. And there we go. Pixel Watch 4 on the left, Pixel Watch 5 on the right. For both 45mm. Identical from the outside. So yes, that is pretty much the initial impressions of the setup process, unboxing, what's in the box, my thoughts. I feel like it was pretty quick. And that's the 10 Pro. I actually picked that up thinking it was the 11 for a second, because they have the same wallpapers and they're just the same. I can't get over how similar they are. But I'm sure the 11 Pro will surprise me in a good way. There are some other accessories that I did purchase for these, and we'll go through them in a separate video. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that and me rambling on a little bit. I'll come back with another video about the accessories, and after a few days of usage, I'll get it over the weekend, give it for, do a test run with it, see what I like about it, what I don't like about it, if it solves my problems with the 10 Pro, and also the same with the watch. But I don't really have a problem with the 4. Why did I buy the 5? I don't know. I just can't help myself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you later. See ya.